Aquarius, this is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do a daily collective message for you. This is October 23rd, 2025, but when you see this video is when you're meant to receive the message. I have been out as I've been now recuperating from a deep flap surgery. I had breast cancer over 9 years ago, but I've had multiple surgeries and hopefully this is the last one. So I've been out, so I apologize for that. But I'm going to give you a daily message I'm going to do for each zodiac sign, and this will be for you, Aquarius. Let's call in Spirit. Okay, so let's see what the vibe is for you today, Aquarius, and then we'll pull some tarot cards from the Light Seers Tarot to get an overall message. Again, this will be a general message. It may or may not resonate with you. Feel free to fast forward through the shuffling if you want. If you like my readings and you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel grow and so that more people can see the readings. Angels, guides, ancestors, what is the most important message for the sign of Aquarius, October 23rd, 2025, or when my viewers see or hear this message? For the sign of Aquarius, all placements, please. We have hopeless, loss, depression, and suicide. And we have tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry. Okay, so there must be something majorly going on with the sign of Aquarius. I feel like it's in the collective as well. As I just did the sign of Pisces, there's a heaviness that I feel today, and probably not because of just my surgery, but I'm feeling like an energetic heaviness right now. And that may be why I'm feeling the way I am and why the cards are coming out this way. So we've got the word hopeless, loss, depression, suicide, and the word tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry. Let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius. I have just see the Lover's card. You could be dealing with somebody that you're in a relationship with, or separation, a romantic situation that you're dealing with that's causing tension, hopelessness, etc. It doesn't have to be. Angels, guides, ancestors, what is the most important message for the sign of Aquarius for October 23rd, 2025, or when my viewers see and hear this message, please? Most important message. We have the Judgment card. Most important message for Aquarius, please. All signs, all placements. October 23rd, 2025. Knight of Pentacles. The Emperor. Most important message for Aquarius, please, Spirit. And we have the Eight of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the King of Swords in the reverse position. So the overall energy for what you don't see is the King of Swords in the reverse position. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's very selfish. They could be doing things that are unfair, that is causing tension, leaving you stressed out with migraine, worry, etc. This has really put you in a place of loss and depression. You may be feeling hopeless at this time. We have the Judgment card, which was the first card out of the deck here. It feels like you are connecting to your intuition at this time with the Judgment card. You're really following you could be going through some type of awakening. There could be a new beginning for you at this time as well. which is leaving you wondering where your future is going. It feels like with the Knight of Pentacles here, you're walking away from somebody or something. And it feels like you may have had to leave behind a lot of your own possessions and money with the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Emperor here. This is Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries, doesn't have to be. But it feels like things are stagnant at this time. There's a decision to be made, but there's been no decision made. But it feels like you're walking away. You are intuitively knowing that a new beginning is on the horizon. You're needing to walk away from something that's causing a lot of tension, hopelessness, stress, migraines, worry, etc., loss and depression. This could be a job. This could be a relationship. It could be lots of different things. I don't like the word suicide here, so if you are feeling that way at all, please reach out to the 800 suicide hotline. Causing harm to yourself will not help things, what Spirit says. We are eternal beings. There's lessons to learn here. We do have the Emperor here. Again, as I said, there's some type of indecision when it comes to the situation that you're dealing with, but it feels like you're deciding perhaps, or there's an indecision to walk away from a situation. But if you walk away, you may be leaving behind your own possessions and money. There's somebody that you're dealing with that's very selfish. You intuitively know that you need a new beginning here. We have the Eight of Swords here in the reverse position. I feel like you're feeling like you're finally not tied down to this situation any longer. You know that you're not being trapped. You're not trapped here. You're wanting your freedom. You're wanting your independence from this situation. Whether this is a job or a relationship, whatever this is, we're going to go back and clarify. Please clarify the Judgment card, please, Spirit, for Aquarius. We have the Knight of Wands. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Lovers again. As I said, I saw that peek through. You're dealing with walking away from somebody that perhaps there's going to be a separation, a divorce, something like that, where there's a breakup. Please clarify the Emperor. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. And we have the Six of Cups. Okay. Back of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. So the overall situation has to do with home and family. So somebody is causing you within your family dynamic, home environment, something like that is causing hopelessness, stress, loss, depression, stress, migraines, worry, etc. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's very selfish. You intuitively know that you need a new beginning here. With the Knight of Wands being reversed, this is something that was not expected for you. There's a whole different change of plans that is happening, a new beginning for you. You did not see that you did not plan for this. And that's perhaps causing you all this tension. You were not planning. Perhaps this is somebody that you were married to. You were planning on living your entire life with this person, Aquarius. This is something unforeseen. I feel like you're going to be walking away from a situation where you may have to leave behind your belongings, some money, etc., because of a broken relationship. We have the Strength card that is clarifying the Emperor in the reverse position. It feels like, you know, you're just surrendering to it. You're like, okay, I'm done. I no longer want to feel trapped by this situation. You're surrendering to it. You're surrendering to this Emperor energy where there is somebody that's incompetent, somebody that doesn't, they make promises they never keep. And so you're just surrendering to the energy. You're surrendering also to the inconsistency of this person. You're surrendering to the indecision this person makes when it comes to you. And it's time for you to start a new beginning is what I'm feeling with the Eight of Swords, and walking away and having your independence and having your freedom, even though there are a lot of memories tied to this situation. You may have known this person a long time. This could be somebody within your family unit, somebody you live with, or somebody you're married to, somebody you share a home with. What is the advice here, please, Spirit? What is the advice for Aquarius, please? What is the advice for Aquarius? Oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune and it was reversed. So, So with the Wheel of Fortune being reversed, I feel like this is telling you to expect the unexpected when it comes to this situation. There is unfinished business here. One more. What is the advice for Aquarius, please, Spirit? Expect the unexpected. And the Page of Cups. So expect perhaps a message that's going to be coming in, and it could be a message of love. So expect the unexpected. Somebody's going to be offering you some love. It could be this person that's left you very stressed out, worried, migraine, hopeless, feeling lost, depression, etc. So expect the unexpected. The Page of Cups is here. It feels like there's going to be an offer of some sort. Somebody's going to come in with perhaps some compassion and love. Now take with that what you will, but expect the unexpected. It doesn't necessarily have to be this person that has caused this stress, but expect somebody to come in with some compassion and love, and a love offer here. Let's pull a card from Messages from the Universe for you, Aquarius, to finish off your reading. Message for Aquarius, please, from the universe. Spirit, all placements, please. So it says, release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying to you all along. Like, you know this. You know that you need a new beginning. You know you need your independence. Even though there's a lot of memories with this situation, this person has left you in a place that have left you full of tension, stress, migraines, loss, worry, etc. So you need to release, okay? And know that Spirit is right with you as you're undergoing these changes where you may have to walk away from the situation. You may have to leave belongings behind. You may have to leave money behind. But trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. That's the messages that I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I'm going to move on to the next signs, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.